Who we got? We got Tommy Egan. We got Tommy Egan. Damn, man. Good old Tommy Egan. All right. Now, Tommy Egan, I think Tommy Egan needs his theme song real quick. Also, Tommy Egan. Tommy Egan. No, you're a mean one, Mr. Egan. You really are a mean. Oh man, we gotta watch Dr. Seuss. We gotta watch Whoville. Yeah, Whoville, yeah. And we gotta watch The Grinch. But we're now introducing Tommy Egan. We gotta do it one time for the one time. Because if it ain't one time, then it ain't no time. But let's go ahead. Hit that like button. And I need you. Tommy Egan is back on the block. Episode 9 was no different than episode 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in season 1 and OG Power and in season 3 of Ghost. Tommy is getting rid of bodies. Tommy is doing what Tommy does best. The first time we seen Tommy, getting rid of a body. First time we seen Tommy this episode, getting rid of a body. First time we see Tommy at the beginning of the season, getting rid of a body. Now, Tommy, he lives in this vicious cycle of getting rid of a body. Getting rid of a body, it used to be taboo. But now when we see Tommy Egan, we're expecting, all right, Tommy's getting rid of a body today. You know what I'm saying? There go that damn Tommy. Tommy fucking Egan. We know what to expect. The only thing is the step before getting rid of a body. That's what we're looking for. It's a thing called, how can I put this? I'm going to try to simplify it. There's a 12-step program. A lot of people, they tend to go. I don't know if they still do the 12-step. Maybe that was like in the 90s, 2000s. Now that we're in the 2020s, maybe they simplified it. It might be like 2-step, 3-step, but there was a 12-step process to get rid of those old habits. You had to shake them off. Like a Taylor Swift song, shake them off, ooh, ooh. Well, the thing about Tommy is Tommy doesn't think about shaking off shit. Ooh, shake them haters off. See, we used to shake the haters off. You know, I used to go to church on Sunday to shake the devil off. You know what I mean? Shake that monkey. You know what I mean? I bet you can't wiggle like that. You see what I'm saying? We used to do a lot of shit to shake some shit off. Tommy don't worry about shaking nothing off. See, Tommy embraces whatever is on his shoulders. The weight of the world on his shoulders, he ain't shaking it off. A rock in a hard place, pause, he ain't trying to shake it off. Tommy is doing what Tommy got to do. And Tommy really don't give a fuck. But that's why I always say, what is Tommy's end goal? What is Tommy actually trying to achieve in life? Tommy about 45. What is his end goal? You see what I'm saying? Like, Tommy necessarily doesn't have to be hustling anymore. Tommy has money in the bank. Tommy could go legit. Tommy could leave the city of Chicago. But for some reason, it's a chain and ball on his brain. His brain only knows one thing, and that's to get this money. And that's by any means necessary. That don't, hey, it don't matter if it's family members. although we do see that Tommy loves his family, he don't really love his family, if we're being honest. Him and Kate, the relationship, it ain't the best. It's never been the best. We've seen them have their little bonding moment, but we also seen them have their little bonding moment. You see what I'm saying? So when we look at Tommy, it's like, all right, who is Tommy going to play next? You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily who, it's more of when. When is Tommy going to play somebody? Now, he does build some solid relationships with people, but can you really trust Tommy Egan? Well, that question can't be answered now because this is Tommy's story. This is Tommy's time to shine. And right now, he's basically telling Diamond, nigga, we got a rat in the well, Tommy did not say nigga. Mo said nigga, but I was speaking on behalf of Tommy. Nigga. Hey, Diamond, there's a rat in the organization. So Tommy is letting them know, even though you killed Tyrone, we got bigger fish to fry. So for Tommy, he's looking at it like, man, all right, we killed the parole officer. Okay, let's go get back in the dope game. Let's go kill a rat now. Let's go get rid of whoever telling on us. That's what Tommy's thinking. Tommy don't give a fuck about none of this. All this shit we talking about, Tommy don't care. You think Tommy gives a damn? You think Tommy gives a fuck? Ooh, these motherfuckers sour. You think Tommy wakes up in the morning and says, you know what? Let me do the right thing like a Spike Lee movie. You know what I mean? No, he don't. Tommy thinks up and says, how can I fuck over Miguel? How can I get in with Che? How can I take out the Serbs? How can I move bricks? What else can I do today? Okay, I got a good idea. If I want to torture somebody, how can I torture them today? That's what goes on in Tommy's head. It's never, okay, let me get to this amount of money. Let me get up out the game. Because we don't want to hear that shit. DeMarcus wants to know for $2 for that 200. Who is hotter? Lakeisha Grant or Mireya for Tommy? Hotter for Tommy? Well, I'll let this answer it for you, and you can kind of use your imagination. She ain't built like that. She ain't built like that. Mireya, on the other hand, my hand's a little dry, but you understand what I'm doing. I'm rubbing the hand like Birdie. Man, Lakeisha, she wasn't like that, man. Lakeisha was about to tell on Tommy. Now, Mireya shows up, and we know that they having family issues. Now, of course, this is Tommy's story, but I'm just going to lump it all in together because they're talking about killing Tommy. This is when we find out that Miguel, he had enough of it. Grandma, mom, Miss make everything all right. She's like, listen, if we going to do this, we got to do this right. Now, Mireya shows up, and one thing, Mireya, very disrespectful. You not showing up. We having dinner. You don't know the recipe. Everyone got to know grandma's recipe. If you don't know grandma's recipe, then you are wrong. Grandma Ma's over here cooking up that good, and Mireya's showing up like she ain't got a clue in the world of what the hell's going on. Now, Miguel is sitting here, and he wants Mireya to stick around because he still wants to have his relationship with his sister. I love talking to my sister. You know what I'm saying? RIP to my other sister. Shout out to Nina. If it wasn't for her, we would never be going live on YouTube. So thank you, Nina. And I talk to my sister Sharice, you know what I'm saying? I get on there, FaceTime with her, talk to my little bro. I'm big on the family, you know. I ain't got no kids or nothing on my own, but you know, I'm good. I holler at the fam. Well, he wants to build that relationship with his sister because really that's all he got. I mean, you got a brother, but you know, she on fire, but we don't know that yet. But once she hears that Miguel is trying to kill Tommy, we realize that she actually fucks with Tommy. Now, you remember she was upset with Miguel about fucking up the doctor's hands. She was irate, if that could be the word. She just didn't like that. It was disbelief. Why would you do that? You're fucking up my life. Once she hears that Tommy is potentially about to get killed, she said, oh no, I got to go tell Tommy. I got to go tell Tommy. Now, I don't know how people live like this, but after I hear that there's some money on my head, now I've never had money on my head. That's one thing I'm proud to say never ever happened. I knew niggas are trying to get me, pause, but I never had any money put on my head. That's one thing I'm grateful for. I never wanted to live like that. And I was never that deep into the streets. That's got to be some scary shit to know that somebody got like. And the thing about it, these niggas be putting little bitty bounties like $5,000, $10,000. Like, nigga, I'm worth more than that. If you gonna put a bounty on me, it gotta at least be a milli. Well, half a ticket will work too. Half a ticket will work. But you know what I mean? There's people out here living like that. Man, stay away from all that silly shit. But she hears that there's a bounty on Tommy's head. Even though there ain't no bounty, he just said, I want to kill Tommy. So it's like, damn, really? That's what you want to do? She's like, I got to get out of here. He's like, nah, stay around a little bit. She said, no, I got to go. What else tomorrow? Now, Tommy is over here switching out all the phones because at this point, the feds are watching. But, hey, who is that girl back there? Who is she? When did she join the organization? Oh, we got to get a close up. We got to see who this lady is. I've never seen her. I didn't know we had another woman in the organization. You need to speak up and introduce yourself. We ain't never seen you. Who are you? And this is all the bricks they got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 22 bricks. That's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, they got another girl over here too? Man, how everybody gonna get 2 bricks and it's like 15 people in here? Well, if you take, I think they newcomers. So this is like orientation for them. I don't think that they actually gonna get any bricks. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then this guy over here 12. Okay, so the girls are just in orientation. They're not actually gonna be moving to work. They're gonna probably be like counting the money or something. Yeah, we'll just say that they're in orientation. First day on the job, huh? Yeah. Well, we got this new policy. We got to switch out our burner phones every day. That Tommy's like the feds are watching us. And we hear Jenard, he cracking some jokes. Man, I can't have no burner phone giving the old lady, you know what I'm saying? Shanti a freak. Can't be getting a new number every day. She gonna think I'm stepping out and creeping. Now I don't know why. I don't know why Shanti think that, man. Ain't nobody fucking with Jenard. Well, Jenard clean now. Jenard gets some shawties, but hell, the Serbs still got Jenard's Lambo. I ain't forget about that. They still got that nigga's Lamborghini. But we got to switch out the phones because the feds is watching. It's kind of hard to move when the feds is watching. So what they're going to do is switch burner phones every single day. Boom, 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 boom. Now, Vic is hearing this and he's knowing that this is going to make it tough for him. This is when the pressure will be applied. Because if they're changing phones constantly, that means him being in contact with the feds, he's going to have to go physically meet them every single day and let them know, hey, the phones are changing. The phones are changing. Because the only way that they'll be able to get a warrant is if they get a number. And the only way they're going to be able to get these numbers of these new phones is if Vic, as soon as he gets it, he goes up there. Unless he's texting, like, hey, he memorized Mark's number. So he has to go up there and physically give out this phone, which is going to make it tough for him, but it's good for, of course, CBI because they're staying one step ahead. Now, the only thing they should be doing on these phones, it shouldn't be any text messages. It should be a phone call in a number like that that you respond with. You see what I'm saying? And if it is a text, don't save any numbers. Never save any numbers. If you're gonna text, don't text words. Just like you already know, you got a pre-decided number. You know, when you call, you press 1 to save, 7 to delete. You see what I'm saying? You know, when you text message come through, we moving that word. You put a 1. Put a 7. Now I'm not saying do this. I'm just saying. I'm not saying or encouraging. I'm just saying. But even Diamond steps up and he's like, nah, man, fuck all that. There's a rat in this organization. Now, Tommy thinks it's Jenard. And that's because Vic handed over the whole Flynn operation. Vic handed over Claudia, said, do what you want. So for Tommy, he's looking like, nah, if you're doing all of this, you got to be loyal. You really do got to be a crooked motherfucker to give up your whole family and your operation just to turn somebody in. So for Tommy, he's looking at it like, nah, Vic is young. Vic wants to be down with CBI. Vic wants to make some money. But see, Tommy is blinded because of this. Tommy is blinded because of this. Tommy got his daddy blood. He got that Teresi blood. You know what I'm saying? He got that Kate blood. You know how they feel when it comes to us. You know what I'm saying? They want his, well, yeah, Kate left her whole kid because he was black. But yeah, Tommy's kind of blinded. So for him, he's like, nah, not Vic, not the great white hype. You know what I'm saying? But Jenard, oh yeah, Jenard is snitching. And Diamond's like, hey, nigga, that's my brother, bro. No, he ain't doing none of that. He ain't doing none of that. But see, what Vic is doing, that's that manipulation. But he ain't really manipulating because, I mean, it true to the definition, yes. But it's really him being scared. And this is what people say. I'd rather someone, what is it? I'd rather someone fear me. No. You don't want nobody to fear you because if somebody fear you, they'll kill you. You'd rather have someone respect you than fear you. You see what I'm saying? Because when someone fears you, they'll do exactly what Vic is doing. They'll get your ass jammed up. They'll do any and everything they can to get you up out of here because they are scared of what is to come. So for Vic, hey man, whatever the feds need, we're going to make it happen. Next time we see Tommy, to Diamond Leon house. We already seen that. R.I.P. to Tommy. I mean Leon. Oh yeah, Miriam shows up. Tommy? Damn, Miriam, what's going on? You out of breath, baby? Tommy? Who the fuck? It's Lakeisha Grant. Tommy said, what? She said, the fucking district attorney came up and talked to me. Tommy said, the district attorney? She said, yeah, who is Lakeisha Grant? He said, man, fuck Lakeisha Grant. Who the fuck? Stacy Marks came and talked to you? Now, listen, you remember what I told you earlier? Tommy, yeah, he cares for his family, but Tommy cares about Tommy. She came in, was asking about Lakeisha Grant. He didn't give a fuck about Lakeisha Grant. He said, no, fuck all that. What about the district attorney? Because Stacy Marks already pulled up on Tommy once. You see what I'm saying? Tommy's brain is a little bit different. And this is one reason why Tommy got a spinoff, because his brain is a little bit different than Ghost. Now, Ghost, he had aspirations to be something great. But instead of being great, you take that G and take off the rate and put grave at the end of it. Rave, not rate. Put rave at the end. He's in the grave. He ain't great. But Mireille wants to know who Lakeisha Grant is. But Tommy tells her straight up, Lakeisha Grant was a woman that he loved. He was going to marry her. But we found out that because her ass was his telling. her ass signed paper. Now, we always talking about paperwork. Lakeisha Grant, we seen paperwork. Lakeisha Grant, no ifs, ands, or maybes about it. Little Cash, his mama, was not built like that and was about to tell on everybody. Yeah, he may have loved Lakeisha. Well, he loved Mireya now. He loved Mireya now, and just like I said with Leon, Tommy basically said, man, fuck Cash. Fuck Cash. Tommy ain't never even mentioned Cash. One day after that, Lakeisha got killed. He told Cash not to go in the house. We ain't heard or seen from Cash ever since. I thought Tommy was a good man. They keep making us believe that Tommy is about family. Tommy is about making it happen. And he ain't sent no money back to Cash. He ain't did nothing for Cash. For all we know, Cash is getting his ass whooped. We don't know what the hell that happened to Cash. Tommy done left that boy out there. No mama. Tommy done influenced Lakeisha. Lakeisha ass wasn't paying no attention to Tasha. Because that's what happens. When you number two, when you Robin and you try to be Batman, you get killed. It's just that simple. You get killed. You see what I'm saying? Lakeisha should have stuck to the hand-me-downs. She wasn't ready for the game. And Tommy told Mireya, she wasn't built like that. She wasn't built for the game. But remember, unlike Mireya, whose brother is bigger than what Tommy is, and Tommy's trying to get to that level, Lakeisha thought she was running things. Lakeisha went in there and was talking to 2-Bit and Spank like she just been in the organization since 2014 when the season first started. But no, when you ain't built like that, you are not qualified. I can't go down to the fire station right now and say, hey, I want to be the fire chief. I can't. Because why? I'm not qualified. I ain't built like that. But Keisha thought she was bigger than what she was. And the thing is, when you in the program, you got to get with the program. You can't be in the program and not get with the program. You see what I'm saying? You can't go to a graduation and open up the program and think they're going to jump to the very end. You got to get with the program, nigga. We got the opening ceremony. Mo got to give a speech. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with the program. You can't be in the program and think you're going to do your own thing because they always teach us in sports. Ain't no one bigger than the team. No one bigger than a team. And what did Keisha do? She went off on her own, was trying to make plays. She went and made a deal behind Tommy back to tell on Tommy, to tell on Tasha, to tell on Ghost. We wouldn't have had no spinoffs. We wouldn't have had no spinoffs. But what did Mireya do? When she found out that her own brother, flesh and blood, was about to kill Tommy, she told Tommy. Keisha didn't tell Tommy that the feds was coming. She said Stacy Mark came and talked to me. I ain't tell him nothing, but they came and talked to me. But Keisha didn't do a damn thing because she ain't. She had to go. Keisha was about to be a downfall to everybody. We talking about spinoffs and which one is better, and we waiting for Raising Canaan. All we would have had was Raising Canaan because Keisha would have told on everybody. Tariq wouldn't have made it out of school because Effie didn't already told on him. Tasha would have been in jail. Wouldn't no one been able to step up for Tariq. Tariq wouldn't have had no inheritance because Ghost would have been in jail, not dead and have a will, and we would have lost everything if Lakeisha Grant would have went down there and told Blanca everything she knows. Lakeisha Grant was bad for business. We had to get rid of her. Tommy didn't shed a tear because he knew that if she was really snitching, like Tasha said, she had to go. She had to go. It's unfortunate, but she had to go. We need spinoffs. She had to go. We need spinoffs. She had to go. I'm not making none of this up. That's just what they showed me on the television. I don't know. I'm speaking Spanish now. I don't even want to. I'm trying to speak English because I got a lot of English demographic, but they got me saying television and escucha por favor and all this shit. Man, I'm speaking Spanish because I'm just trying to say Mireya is better for Tommy because she came and said, hey, my brother's trying to kill you, B. Lakeisha said, give me the paperwork, nigga. I'm telling. You see what I'm saying? Keisha was bad for business. Lakeisha Grant was bad for business. And I'm saying all that to let Miriam know Keisha had to go, baby. You here. You what I need in my life. I would never lie to you. That's something I can't do. The way my heart beats for you, it's a heart sweat, baby. I just want to let you know. You got to grab her hands now. You got to grab both her hands and look her in the eye. I just want you to know, like, your brother's a bad man, but I'm dangerous too. And I want to protect us and what we got going on. I don't want to hide no more. I don't want to act like I don't know you when I see you out in public. I want it to be known. I want to scream at the top of my lungs. I want to open up this window right now and tell everybody, I love Miriam. But I can't until we get rid of your brother. See, Tommy, he's saying all this, but one thing I know about Tommy, and one thing I know about trying to get you some in a sticky situation, pause. Sometimes you gotta say what you gotta say. See, you guys are hearing all of this and thinking that Tommy is saying this to try to get Miriam in his life. No, 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 no. Tommy is saying all this so Miriam will be all right with him killing McDowell so he can take McDowell's spot and be right up under Che. Mo, you didn't just break that down for them like that. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. I apologize. I should have did that. I should have did that. The whole time, what's going on? Miriam just told him that McDowell is trying to kill him. And what do niggas do? Whenever they are in their worst situation in their life, they try to get some cutty. Tommy proceeds to fornicate with Miriam after he just found out that the feds is after him. McDowell is after him. He said all of that. Because why? Let me get some and then let me get back on track. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back on track and take out McDowell. See, it's a win-win for Tommy. We all thinking that Tommy's doing this just for Tommy. But right now, we in the brain of Tommy Egan. And I'm telling y'all, this is all a play. This is all a play. Yeah, he likes Miriam, but he likes being in the dope game even more. He likes being in the dope game even more. Exactly, Queen. Miriam didn't want to be in the game. She didn't want no involvement in this. Remember, she didn't even know how to drive, allegedly. Miriam is actually in this thing. Remember, she said, I've never been protected my whole life. So she already knew what it was when she was messing with Tommy. She just wanted to get him up under her brother. Now, the safe bet was the doctor. But we seen that regular life ain't going to work because of who her brother is. And now she's looking at Tommy like, fuck it. Now, for some strange reason, she done got turned on because Lakeisha Grant then got knocked. You see what I'm saying? For some strange reason, she found out. She came over here upset. Who is Lakeisha, Tommy? He's like, what? What? This nigga was like, oh man, you know, I loved her. She wasn't built for the life. It's just hard for me, Maria, when I'm the way I live and just trying to find someone that actually cares for me. Lakeisha, she was there for me, but unlike you, she wasn't built like that. She didn't have the right qualities to be in this life and be involved with it. But you're different. I know with you'll be able to hold it down and you just know the ins and outs. See, Tommy, this is all a play for Tommy. He just walked himself into some. She came over there mad. Tommy talked his way out and was like, what'd you say about the feds? She's like, oh, don't take that call. She just threw herself at Tommy. Ain't that something, man? All my years of living, Tommy had Lakeisha. I ain't into Holly. He had Lakeisha. He had Maria, Claudia. All my life, I had to fight. It ain't never came that easy for me. Never, ever, ever. This nigga Tommy just talked himself out of a potential hit by her brother. The feds kicking in the door at any time. He done walked himself into some. I've been living life wrong, man. I get on here and criticize Diamond. Whole time it's me. It's me, y'all. It's me. Damn it. It ain't y'all, it's me, man. I just ain't got the juice no more. Well, Maria just told him that, man, it's a potential hit on the way, nigga. You better lay low. You know what I'm saying? You better lay low. What did Whitney Houston say? You better lay low. You better lay low. All right, so we got the hit going on. Next time we see Tommy, McGill, the grandma, they come up with the plan. Oh, well, we're just going through the story. Grandma's basically telling Miguel, hey, man, get this shit done, bro. Quit bullshitting. You really over here BSing when we need to take over the whole organization, man. You guys remember last night when we were talking about grandma and we were looking at this scene here, and it was exactly what I was predicting. Grandma was applying too much pressure. I know these kind of conversations. I like my parents about to come and visit. Like, I'm gonna be going to work. When I get off work, they're gonna be asking me shit. I ain't gonna be trying to hear that shit. Like, man, look, I'm about to go get on the live. I'm about to go talk to the people. Y'all can enjoy, do what y'all got to do, but I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to talk about no work. Oh, you're doing a wonderful job. Like, hey, look, I'm straight, all right? So I know what Miguel is going through. I know exactly what Miguel is going through. But grandma's telling them, nigga, you better step up and make some shit happen. Because that gringo, he owned it. So we were dead on. Who looks better, Gloria or Mireya? Oh, I like Gloria. Gloria, R.I.P. to Gloria. You know what I mean? Before I knew who Gloria was, she liked one of my pictures on Instagram way back in the day, like 2017. I didn't even know who she was back then. She done blew up on me. I reached out to her, ain't heard back from her. I cry myself to sleep every single night, knowing what it could have been. If only I would have shot my shot in 2017, we could have probably had some little Mo and Glorias running around, but I just didn't know. I dropped the ball, y'all, and I'm just talking shit about Tommy. I had an opportunity. I didn't shoot my shot. I was riding the pine. Pause. Big pause. Big pause. But yeah, I like Gloria, man. R.I.P. Then we know that grandma ends up dying. She ends up getting popped. R.I.P. to the loved ones. You know what I mean? Grandma didn't hurt nobody. Why would they do this to grandma? She ain't do nothing but look out for her son. Her grandson. She was just trying to make sure that Miguel was gonna take over the operation. We gonna make some money. We gonna go back to Mexico, be rich. They blew the car up, man. Why would they do that to grandma? Snap out of it, Mo. Snap out of it. It ain't your grandma, man. She had to go. She had to go, Mo. Why they do it to grandma, though? She wasn't even moving, though. She didn't even hurt nobody. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see. Grandma was a good lady. But this is Tommy's story, and we don't give a fuck. Grandma up out of here. Grandma is out of here. All I can say is, look how they did grandma. Whoa. Grandma came out and said, "Where Nunez? He's supposed to be driving me tonight." Yeah, you gonna be driving, all right? Driving Miss Daisy, nigga. Whoa. Hey, that nigga was smoking a cigarette. That nigga said, "Shit, I don't know. You want me to call that nigga?" That's how I am at work. I don't smoke no cigarettes, but if I did, we're doing that shit. I don't know. Want me to call that nigga? Nigga, I'm not the driver today. That nigga got blown up and hit the fence. The nigga was smoking a cigarette. Oh man. Dog, that nigga was sitting there. Oh man. Out of nowhere, I didn't call the young. That nigga was sitting there smoking a cigarette. She said, "Where Nunez at?" The nigga looked at grandma and said, "Shit, fuck if I know, nigga. I ain't driving tonight. Want me to call the nigga?" She said, "No, all right, fuck it." Whoa. So when we seen the teaser for the season, I thought this is some shit that Tommy did, like maybe in like episode 4 or 5. Turned out it was grandma. Hey, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Hey, where's all those predictable motherfuckers that be in the comments? Everybody that been saying that it's predictable, why I ain't seen no theories or nobody saying grandma's gonna get in the car and it's gonna be a bomb in the ignition? Why I ain't see nobody say that? Everyone's been saying, man, this force is trash, it's predictable. Why ain't nobody said grandma was gonna get blown the fuck up? Why ain't nobody say she was gonna get blown to the smithereens? Why I ain't hear none of that? Everybody be talking that shit. Oh, it's predictable, man. I knew it was gonna happen. Ain't no one know that grandma was gonna turn into a hot girl. You know what I'm saying? What you need, boy? I need a hot girl. No one knew that. Nobody knew that grandma was about to be toasty. Nobody knew that. Oh, it's predictable, Mo. Okay, nigga. If it's so predictable, then why are you watching it, nigga? Go write your own movie then. Go write your own shit. But why didn't nobody tell me grandma was gonna get in the car and blow the fuck up? Why? I gotta go. I'll be right back and get some Kleenex. Man, my nose is starting to run. But why ain't nobody tell me that grandma was gonna get blown the fuck up? Yeah, JH predicted that grandma. I believe that grandma was gonna die too. But why didn't anybody tell me that she was gonna get blown the fuck up? Why didn't anybody tell me that Nunez, when we seen Nunez in the beginning, remember when me and Brillo, before this even started, we were giving predictions, we said Nunez was weak. Now, I didn't know that he was gonna switch up on him. Damn, Slim switch sides on me, let niggas ride on me. I thought we was cool. Why you want me to die, homie? No one knew that. Why ain't nobody tell me that Nunez was gonna switch up? Why didn't they tell me that grandma was gonna get blown the fuck up? It's predictable, right? I thought it was, but maybe I'm wrong. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll be right back, man. Listen to the tunes of You Can Run, But You Can't Hide. We're on that road to 45,000 subscribers, man. I appreciate all of y'all. I'm sorry we got to do these lives a little earlier, but it's already 10:39. It's going on 11 here. So we're going to finish up the Tommy story. I ain't going to hold y'all too long because, I got to get up in the morning. I should be getting the couch, TV tomorrow. Got to make some moves, but I'll be right back. All right, we back. So Sugar called it, JH called it, but I want to know who said that grandma was gonna get in the car and it was gonna blow the fuck up. Yeah, it was a little choppy because I don't have like my computer speakers right now. I just got my little portable speaker, so it's gonna be like echoing in the mic, and it's just it's all kinds of tearing up. But yeah, we back, man. Grandma gone. They destroyed a good ass Cadillac getting rid of grandma too. They could have just shot somebody. All right, where were we at? Oh, we still talking about Tommy. So boom, 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 boom. Tommy. Oh yeah. Next time we see Tommy, Shanti shows up. Now Shanti, we ain't really got to her storyline, but we talked about it with Diamond. I mean, not with Diamond, with Jenard. So we'll probably tie her in with Claudia after this because this will be what, 3 hours? Yeah. So we'll tie it in with Claudia, but she's coming over and she's like, listen, Claudia's got a play going on with the Serbs. Now, we already covered this several times. It's a white only pie, and she's trying to turn it into nigga pie. And we already know what happened when you try to turn white only pie into nigga pie. They introduce you to the gun line. You see what I'm saying? And down by the gun line, I was down by the gun line. See, Shanti, everything that she's saying is a contradiction because what she's telling Jenard about Tommy, she's doing the same thing with Claudia. She don't want to work with Tommy because he's a white guy trying to take over the territory in Chicago. But she'll work with the white girl who's trying to take over the territory in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? But for Tommy, this is his story. We'll worry about Shanti a little bit later on. Hey, she throwing back them beers. She might need to slow down a little bit because Tommy's like, listen, you aren't in CBI no more. We got to make people believe that we're ops. Now, this is a play for Tommy. What did I tell you? Tommy wakes up and figures out how can he take over something. So with her being an op now, even though she's still with them, her moving with the Serbs and the Flynn, this would be an easy takeout. Anybody in the organization of CBI can take Shanti out because he told her to make everyone believe that, hey, we aren't together. We aren't working together. So this is just one way of Tommy keeping her at an arm's distance. Now, she thinks she's smarter than Tommy, but I read this play the whole way through. Tommy's using her to watch for Claudia and what the Serbs are doing because he's trying to take out Mirkovic in order to, move on up the ladder, pass up McDowell. Shanti, man, Tommy already knows what's going on. Because remember, at this point, Tommy doesn't know who the rat is. So for Tommy, he's already thinking it's Jenard. Who does Jenard run with? Shanti. Put 2 and 2 together. If he's already assuming that it's Jenard, I got to keep his girl away also. See, it's just little stuff like that I be watching and I'm like, okay, Tommy, that's a good move right there. But if we can make it seem like we're against each other, it's kind of the same thing like what Claudia was doing. Remember when Claudia told the Serbs, she told Mirkovic that Jenard was playing them because Jenard was working with CBI when they really weren't working together. It's all a play here. This is what the streets do. That's why I say, why ask for $500,000 when you can ask for 1.5 and just play them off on the other meal? And you're just gonna have to finesse that 500 and make it happen. You see what I'm saying? But that's all a part of the game. What up, RD? That is a ghost move. That's a ghost move. See, Tommy's smart. He's been learning. He's applying that. And that's all learning is. Basically, when you learn something, you really don't. The word learning is really just memory. It's really just memory. If you can memorize something and you done learned it. I know when I press this power button, I learned that pressing this power button turns on my computer. I memorized. Let me press that. Now I got a fucked up memory, so sometimes y'all gotta remind me things. But Tommy ain't bullshitting. Tommy knows what's going on, and don't nobody guzzle a beer like this. Yeah, that nigga Tommy drinking his beer like this. Niggas is not serious. When pause like, come on, Tommy. that nigga taking a big gulp, ain't he? Come on, Tommy, pause. That's how you know somebody's bullshitting when they drinking. My cousin, he went to Japan. He came back with some sake, and it got a snake in there. So I was bullshitting. Like I didn't want to drink none of it, but you know, we passing around on New Year, so I did one of these. I wasn't really drinking shit. That's what Tommy doing. Tommy over here, he ain't drinking shit. I done been there before. I remember one time I went out with these with who were they? It was a couple I worked with. When we went, I think we were in Montana and we went out to drink and they ordered some shit. I took a little sip of it. Like, oh, this shit nasty. It's a motherfucker, man. So the whole night I was just like acting like I was drinking it. Man. I had went over, they had like a what you call it? A soda fountain. Or, you know what I'm saying? The fountain you get the drinks out of. So I took my drink over there. I was acting like I was drinking. Nigga, I poured that shit out, man. Like, man, this shit terrible. I think I was only like, I think I had just turned 21. We was on the road too, so we was in Montana. But yeah, they had got us some drinks. Man, that shit was terrible. I went over there, I poured that shit out. Put some drink in there, man. Fuck that. But I bought them the next drink, you know what I mean? Because I felt bad that I wasted their money. I don't. As I got older, I was like, man, you can't waste nobody's drink. That's disrespectful. Like, if they give you some drink, you gotta drink some drink. You know what I mean? But be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Don't just accept drinks from strangers and be responsible. But Tommy ain't paying no attention to this shit. And now he got Shanti as an op now. So when Tommy pulls up to the funeral, what is Tommy's next move? How can I take over the game? They got the numbers. The lawyer set him up. Diamond showed up with just a t-shirt on. Tommy goes over here, shakes hands, and he acting like he don't know who Murray is. Look at him. There's too much eye contact, Tommy. If you don't know her, then why are you looking at her like that? If you don't know her, then why are you looking at her like that? You got to say, what's up? Nice to meet you. My condolences. And you got to keep it moving, man. You got to keep it. Plus, you done already knocked it down today, bruh. Chill, Tommy, chill. You go over there. You know what I mean? You just play it cool. You just play it cool. Like the lady I was telling y'all about when we was talking about Diamond story. Well, the guy she ended up marrying, so I knew her baby daddy and the nigga she ended up marrying. The guy she ended up marrying was in one of my classes while I was in the military. And like she came over, he introduced me to her. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. But yeah, you just play it cool. We knew each other, but shit, we weren't letting him know. You know what I mean? Just like, man, he's a good kid, man. They went on, I think they had 3 kids together. Me and him, we friends on Facebook, but they went on and had like 3 kids. He's a good kid, man. Well, he's a man now, but you know, he's a good kid back then. But yeah, you just don't. Oh, nice to meet you. You just keep it moving. See, Tommy, he doing too much. He doing too much, and he in the game. I already been telling y'all how. So anxious. Meet me at 11:30. I love it when you're talking dirty. Said I'm so anxious. That's how Tommy's looking at her. No, you gotta chill. You gotta be cool. My condolences to y'all. You don't even direct any of the conversation to her. You gotta act like you don't even know her like that. You talk to Miguel and you get up out of there. You already gotta play it cool because Diamond came in here with a fucking t-shirt on. We over here coming to grandma. Grandma just got blown up. They turned grandma into a hot pocket. Grandma is gone. Ain't no coming back. It ain't no Pop-Tart. It's a Pop-Tart if you left it in there too long. You know, you put it in the toaster. You put a Pop-Tart in the toaster. You're supposed to put it on like 2 or 3, maybe a 4, but you got to watch it. You can put that motherfucker on a 6. You step away, come back in the kitchen. It's smoky as hell in there. That's how they left grandma. That's how they left grandma. Grandma was toasty. You already know this is a closed casket. Oh, yeah, smelling like burnt bacon up in here. No, you can't have grandma body showing. Grandma closed casket. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you going in there, grandma still smoking. Damn. Like, who the fuck is this? This y'all grandma? I don't know if y'all got the right body or not. I thought grandma was a little fair skinned. This body black as a motherfucker. Whose body is this? Like, it ain't nothing. Man, that motherfucking car blew up. That car blew up. She went out the sunroof. She went out the sunroof. What that nigga Tyrese say in Fast and Furious? Ejecto seat, cuz that motherfucker blew up grandma. Whee! Out the sunroof. Leg over there. Like, damn, grandma. Fuck that. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, this is a closed casket. Ain't shit. My condolences, but nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, y'all need to open a window in this motherfucker. It's smelling funky. This is not the recipe that grandma was trying to teach Miriam before she dipped out. This is not the recipe. Let me get out of here, man. All right, man. My name is Mo, man. I'm out. I'm out, man. I'm leaving the church, man. I can't barely breathe in here, bro. No, man. Hell no. I gotta get about this church, bro. Whew. Hey, my condolences, Miguel. That nigga Tommy said I gotta go in the back, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh man. Oh, my stomach. Oh no, hey, my condolences to both of y'all, man. I hope y'all get better or whatever you do after that. I don't even know where y'all go after this, but we're gonna head on to the back. So he goes to the back and he talks to Che. And Che is like, business can wait. But initially, business was business. But Tommy's like, listen, I want Mirkovic. I want Mirkovic bad. I want Mirkovic better than the nigga that tried to kill 50. Because the nigga that tried to kill 50 failed. And now 50 is the man. Bitch, I'm the man. Ho, I'm the man. I'm so glad 50 survived. He's a huge inspiration. He's one of my favorite rappers. And now we got these spinoffs, and Tommy wants to go get fucking Mirkovic. He wants to get even. Whoever did that shit needs to pay. Don't nobody burn grandma up like that and get away with it. Not on my watch. Not up in here. So Tommy is letting them know, hey, listen, we going after Mirkovic. It's strong. Like, hey, with all due respect, pause real quick, because what I'm about to say, I want to be respectful. So I'm saying pause before I say it. We going at Mirkovic hard. Pause again. But that's what we want to do. He said, you're not going after fucking Mirkovic. I done already gave the green light to Miguel. That's his grandma. That's his job. That's his priority. You know, you got mail, you got ground mail, then you got that priority mail. Yeah, that priority mail a little bit different, a little more expensive, but it's worth it. And you can send that shit certified, meaning, hey, it's the real deal, baby. It's the real deal. He said, Miguel has this mission. Fall back, white boy. But this is all Tommy's plan to get in Che's head. Now, everything he does from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to sleep, how can I take over the world? Well, what are we going to do today, Brain? The same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. That's what Tommy Egan does. And that's why Walter Flynn didn't like him, because Tommy fucking Egan doesn't play by the rule book. Now, I told y'all about Lakeisha Grant, and if you're going to be in the program, you got to be with the program. You got to get with the program. You can't be in the program and do what you're going to do. The program is the program for a reason. Now, after they leave out of here, Tommy tells Diamond, this is exactly what Bo's been trying to explain to y'all all night. I do this shit for a living. Now we know his plan. Let's take out Mirkovich before McDowell does, and we could become the man. Now Chase gonna have to fuck with us because McDowell can't get the job done. Now we know Diamond's about to go off and go deal with the police, and him and his brother about to go on an excursion and drown the man. But Tommy, on the other hand, nah, we gotta hit the block. We gotta hit the block. And the first thing we do, we give the passcodes to Tommy Egan's fire station to Miriam. He said, I have to protect you. This is the only place you'll be safe. She said, Tommy, I've never been protected. I've never been safe my whole life. He said, yeah, well, we're going to change that. Here's the passcodes to my house. I said, what kind of shit is this, Tommy? There's only been 2 women I gave the key to my place. Shout out to my homegirl, Kayla, when we were stationed down in Robbins. She was getting ready to PCS, that's permanent change of station. She was getting ready to go to another base. I gave her my dorm key so she can go back and forth. And she can stay in my room because she had to move out of her dorm, get it clean, and all her stuff was shipped off. So she stay in my room. She could watch the Netflix and shit. Cause you know me, I was in some other dorms. You know what I mean? I was in and out doing what I had to do, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, and then the other one, we messed around for a little bit. Not Kayla. Kayla's my homegirl, but the other girl, yeah, we messed around a little bit. But she only had my key for like 1 or 2 occasions. I think she had to drop something off because I had something at the post office. But after that, I think, give me that key. Man, give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key. I be in here sleeping. Hear my door open. I get the fighting. I don't know who done came in the door, man. Hell no. But Tommy gave all the passcodes to Maria. And he said, I want you to be safe. It's a true gentleman. That's a true gentleman right there. Fellas, be Tommy Egan. Be Tommy Egan. Give her the keys to your place. Give her the keys to your car. Give her your bank account information. Let her know the PIN to the debit card. Be a manly man. You know what I mean? Be a manly man. Or fuck it, let her go stay with her brother, man. You don't know if you can trust her at all right now. You know what I mean? She talking about her brother trying to kill you. You don't know if you can trust her. She might be trying to set you up, and the PUSSY sometimes get you killed. And this is the dope game, man. We don't know who we can trust. Who can I run to? We know that Tommy, he hates rats. We don't need to go down that road again. We already know. Big rats on deck. Well, when they get to torturing, we start finding out because Mireya said that Nunez, he's the bad guy. Nunez is an asshole. Nunez ain't been doing his job. Sometimes you realize when people aren't doing it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people come by, they see me at work, they like, what up, Mo? Like, what up? They say, what you over there doing? Bullshitting? Like, then how'd you know? You know what I mean? Sometimes you know when people are bullshitting at work. But hell, we all bullshit, man. If we didn't bullshit, man, listen, if this was a perfect world, it would be a boring world. Sometimes we gotta have some bullshitters. Now, me, I'll be the target of the discussion, and I'll be the bullshit. One thing we do know, if Tommy catches you bullshitting, your bullshit is probably gonna end up in a death. Vic, he bullshitting. Nunez, he bullshitting. Who else bullshitting? Miguel, he bullshitting. Grandma, she was bullshitting. Lakeisha Grant, she was bullshitting. Harley, she was bullshitting. Ghost, he was bullshitting. Mecca, he was bullshitting. You see what bullshitting do in the Power Universe? Bullshitting, and it sucks. It sucks because we just went over the administrative group. If you're in the administrative group and you do your job, you die. If you're not in the administrative group and you bullshit, you die. See, it's different rules for different characters. If you in the administrative group, if you do your job, they kill you. You gotta bullshit if you an officer or an attorney with the state or with the feds. But if you in the dope game, you gotta do your job. Because if you bullshit, then they kill you. See, it sucks. It's a double standard, but that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. You either on your JO or you're getting killed. You either bullshitting or on your JO, but you'll get killed. So it's really not too many options in the power universe. Like I said, we ain't even seen Big Smurf. He burnt up. Now Tommy's over here asking questions, and we thought that Nunez was gonna hold it down. But let me tell you something. A knife to the back of your noggin, trying to get rid of a tattoo on the back of your head. We wouldn't even made it that far. As soon as we came in there, that first punch, wow, man, listen, at 7:00 p.m., the Serbs, they about to go do some sliding. Or not the Serbs, McDowell, they about to go do some sliding on the Serbs. We wouldn't even got to the point where a nigga got a knife to the back of my head, carving some shit out. Whoa. Now, wait a minute, Tommy. Wait a minute. 7:00. Miguel's making the move on the Serbs, bro. It ain't even gotta be like this. Now I can set up Miguel for you. I can set up Miguel for you, just like I did. I got Grandma. I can get the Serbs. I can get the Serbs and Miguel. What you need done? We wouldn't even made it this far. How far would you guys have made it in this little torture rack? Would you have got to the knife, or after the first couple of punches, would you have gave up that information about 7 p.m.? All you did was say 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Or at least say, hey, since you done already turned on Miguel, you might as well tell on Miguel. Now, RC, it was Nunez. So remember, they picked up the phone, they told him to call, and they were holding the phone up to his head. He was like, get out of there. Get out of there now. Yeah, he brought up Julio when they were talking about his friend had his tattoo cut out. Damn. Yeah, we wouldn't even made it to the tattoo part. Whoa. My tattoo, man. Come on, man. This is my insane princess, man. You ain't, man, insane princess, bro. IP cartel, man. What do you mean? Oh, man. Kendall said she'd have passed out, man. Not me, man. I'd have been a G. I'd have been a G. Y'all thought I would have been telling. Well, we end up seeing the Serbs go at it with the cartel. And what? Mirkovic was there holding it down. Of course, he did run because he's the boss man, but he was there. He was holding it down. Put a beam on his head, try to take off a block. Miguel showed up in the cutoff hoodie. Essential. Look at Mirkovic doing his thing. Crazy times. Crazy times. But Mirkovic skates out the back now. No one's getting the job done. That's one thing we've started to realize. No one's getting the job done. No one at all. Tommy ends up dropping off Nunez. Che is mad because he didn't get Mirkovic. They drop him off and say, hey, this is the guy that's ratting. So for anybody on my channel that be saying, well, we ain't see no paperwork, we're going off of theories. Well, Tommy just called Nunez a rat. We didn't see no paperwork. And Nunez didn't talk to the police. Nunez told the Serbs about Miguel. That's still considered snitching. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? If you go tell the ops what we got going on, that is snitching, that is ratting. Yeah. We don't need paperwork. You see what I'm saying? We don't need the paperwork. If I can hear you tell them something, that's all I need. That's all I need. Tommy Egan, the guy who hates all rats, except for Tasha Green. He hates all rats. He said, here's your rat right here. Here's your snitch. He told Mirkovich about our plans. No paperwork. Nobody going to jail. But hey, I'm pretty fair. I apply the same rule to everybody. It's like if I say I'm gonna get on here and do something, and then y'all go and tell somebody else, hey, Mo gonna go do this, and then they do it before I do it, then I'm like, man, I can't fuck with that person no more, man. Why you telling people what we got going on? You see what I'm saying? I don't need paperwork, but I know that you told somebody what we were doing. And unfortunately, in the power universe, when you rap, you die. R.I.P. to Nunez. Tommy gets that text message, and we find out that the phone records line up to none other than Victor Moan Jr. And well, Tommy watches from across the street like a hawk in the sky. It looks like the finale. We're going to have to see if Vic survives. But that is Tommy's story. That is Tommy Egan's story.